All right, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch, everybody. So another adventure. We got some stuff going on today. We actually have a buffalo that has something going on. We dealt with Kisses, as you know. She had an injury to her eye. We're going the opposite end, and this is more of a back end problem. So anyway, stick with this. We'll tell you what's going on and show you some pictures of maybe something that's not really good. We're out here doing some poo sampling today, and we were noticing 138. She's walking away that direction in her butt, vaginal area. She had a ball, a sac, and here's a previous clip of it. Oh, actually, I gotta go get a poo sample from Bartok. Smells a little weird, but hey, what poo don't, right?
Yeah.
All right, he was one that we needed. You got a pen?
Yep, here you go.
All right. Got a little dribble on the outside, my bad.
Yuck.
His wasn't looking too good. So we're in the process of trying to get these girls cubed. We want to get an assessment of where they're at. A lot of them look good, okay? So we're gonna come back to 138. A lot of them look good, look amazing compared to what they used to. But there's some that look still a little bad. Bartok had been hit pretty bad. I want to make sure he's doing good. And I noticed his stool was a little bit runny, and I don't like that. So we're gonna get his tested, and we've got to go, I think there's about a handful of other females we want to make sure we test. Those that maybe don't look quite as good. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to look at the sheet. But anyway, we're gonna get some of them checked and make sure that we get them all. Let me write this down before the marker completely dries out. All right, so back to the whole point when we started this. Here, can I have your bag in case I see another doo-doo?
Yep.
All right, so Bernadine, 138. She has like a prolapse out of her butt. Vaginal area, rectal prolapse, something, okay? I'm gonna show you the video now, again, some of the other video. And it was like this little red sac that was hanging out. And at first I was like thinking, is that like a miscarry? Is that a baby? I don't know. I saw it at first, it was 139 who didn't have the baby, but anyway, it wasn't. So anyway, we had called Steve, of course, let him know, showed him some pictures, and we got a hold of somebody else who then kind of told us some other stuff. So this is kind of the story on some of these prolapses. So prolapses online, when I looked them up, here, let me get them on my phone just to double check, okay? So this is some of the things that they were saying. For one, they're not cool, okay? It said here, they occur after calving, a uterine prolapse. There's a vaginal and then there's a uterine. And they seem to be getting closer.
I know.
Anyway, it's really when it kind of starts coming out, okay? That's the problem. And the vaginal is, going down to the trusty chart here, is typically smaller in size. It doesn't get super big. And they say it's smooth, slightly to wrinkly cover. That's her right over there with the baby. And it's gone. Like, it's not even there anymore.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird. Okay, so one of the things that they said, the vaginal one most likely occurs before they calve, whereas the uterine one occurs after calving. Now she calved like 5 months ago. I don't know. What month are we in now? Anyway, a long time ago. That's her calf. But vaginal is genetic, and it's recommended that you cull them from the herd if they get a vaginal one or so forth. You don't want that going through multiples, okay? They say get a vet. When you look at the uterine, it's larger. It could be a huge, the whole uterus comes out. It gets kind of nasty. It most likely comes right after birth. There's no genetic component. So if it's a uterine one, it's not a genetic portion with a cow that's gonna transfer down, but it is a medical emergency, and they said they don't recommend transporting. That's what it is for cattle, okay? The person we talked to had said it looks like a rectal prolapse. The sphincter muscle itself isn't probably working very well. We saw her move and it kind of pushed out a little bit, so it might be, you know, when she jumped and kind of moved. So really at this point, I can't transport her anyway. We're gonna give her a multivitamin and watch her, right? It's a buffalo. There's not much you're gonna really do about it right now. So if this gets worse, we're gonna have to start looking at things like, for one, do we cull her from the herd? Or, well, yeah, I mean, do we just cull her from the herd, try to sell her, or do we just eat her, right? But we're gonna see how this goes and have to keep a watch on her. I'm kind of concerned that it was there, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Okay, so we have two babies. The one that's walking away from us is 92's baby. And just looking compared to some of the other ones, just looked to be a lot thicker, a lot taller from the shoulder down to the chest area. And Mary's kind of built that way. Some of the other babies don't quite look as thick, but now may not be a good shot. Let's see if we can move around. 92 from the top of hump down to the legs. Looks pretty good and thick. The other baby looks like it's inherited some of that. So I like that. I think it looks good. It's nice seeing all these babies that we have around. The whole horde of babies. They all look very uniformed. They look nice. We just gotta weigh the freaking babies.
Oh, look at that baby.
Anyway, these poo samples that we're trying to get, oh my gosh, man. We could be here for hours.
Alright, 8 just deposited for us.
It's like Bartox, it's super soft.
Yeah, they're like, whew, they're wet. They're usually not that bad.
Only a few of them, like, ooh, it's still warm.
Yeah, I bet. It's gross.
A lot of these have been pooping normal, so I'm glad out of all of this, these are the ones that we're finding, but I don't like the fact that they're so soft. We closed that gate, so both gates are closed into this. And last time we tried that, he and Bartok blew right through that gate area where, anyway, you should have seen the episode, 2 episodes back. They don't like the fact that gate's closed. Anyway, I just want some poo, man. I just want poo. Maybe one day I'll wash this sweatshirt. Hold the cap. 99, Carol. All right, poop lady. There you go. All right, there's 3. All right, so this multi-min 90 that we're supposed to inject into her, it supposedly just comes from a vet. It's like a prescription. You just can't go pick it up at like your farm store or something. So, being that it's of course a weekend and everybody's closed, so we're gonna have to call on Monday, but we need to get that to her quick. I need a whole animal pharmacy cabinet. Anyway, what we're gonna do is Steve has some anti-inflammatory, so we're gonna give that to her and then give her something Monday as soon as we can. We'll call, you know, some of the 4 vets that I've already talked to. Anyway, we'll call the vets and see what it is that we can get her, and we're just gonna have to let her ride it out and see what happens. And you know, given the fact it comes in now, you know, I don't know. We're gonna see what she does in the future, but first step is we'll dart her with just this anti-inflammatory. Here's kisses. That was 138, right?
Yep, you got her.
All right, so she's been shot, and Monday morning we're gonna check with vets. We're trying to find the dart. It popped out, but we got some of the other baby samples. I got a baby sample, and we got number 4. So we're gonna call it a wraps on this. We're gonna shoot these off. It'll probably take a week or so or more to get the results back. But we're gonna get those things mailed off first thing Monday morning. And yeah, let's see if we can find this dart.
So she was over here and then ran over there. I've not found it.
See it?
Saw something shiny and just find it.
Good job, Lorna.
Good job, little bug.
Yep.
Apparently she ran away by this fence.
Yep.
She came out.
They're a bugger to find. Holy cow.
Yeah, they are.
All right, so we got her darted. We got her taken care of. I'm not gonna make the boys any more upset than I need to. Let's open up this gate and let them out, and let's see how bad they run. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just leave it. I don't know.
What do you think, big boy? You ready for freedom?
I'll probably stand there and do nothing.
For a little while. Ooh, Ahmed's looking.
Oh, he's watching you. Well, I think if our truck was not here, they would have run through by now. Just stay out of the way.
Oh, they're trapped by the gate because
Yep.
we're here.
They're coming. They're gonna figure it out.
Okay, not that direction.
That's-
Probably gonna hit the gate. Oh wow.
Honey, you got a baby! Two babies!
That's bad.
They went through the gate, or the fence. Just
No,
the babies.
2 babies.
Yeah, they're coming for you, honey. You better get out of there.
Hold on.
There. There you go. Go on.
Come on, Daddy, they're coming. 130 kisses. Go around that way, please.
You're right. It doesn't matter. They're fine.
One way. Oh, the 2 bulls are in front.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, kisses and 130, or whoever that is, are not happy.
There you go. Last two.
Rachel was very close of taking that one.
Skip.
Right here's where the babies went through.
So, just goes to show you that if you're going to build a handling facility, don't use barbed wire. Or when you wean them, the babies will just rip themselves right through that barbed wire. So, use something stronger. All right, never a dull moment at the ranch, right? They seem to love fleeing from captivity. They were pretty calm in here. I was pretty calm. You just have to kind of show yourself and eventually get in that spot where it kind of flights them and gets them going, and then they started running. So, as you know, we've got another buffalo with an injury. So we're gonna play her by ear. We gave her that shot as you saw. We'll see how she does. I'll be honest, in my mind, I don't know if she's gonna stay on the ranch. So the fact that you can see it and then not see it, I don't know if when I see her and it's not showing, does that mean it's taken care of or not? You know, I don't know. But we're gonna give it some thought, I guess, and kind of see how she does. Get her that next injection next week once we get the multi-min 90, and then go from there. But anyway, thanks for joining along with us, guys. We've got some poo samples. We're sending them off. We checked on our buffalo, another injury, and we let them out and they ran a lot. Like and subscribe, keep with us. If you don't know already, we've got some merchandise that's up and for sale. Charlotte, where'd you put that? Is it on Facebook?
It's on Facebook and on YouTube.
Facebook and on YouTube, supposedly. Check out some of the designs. We have some bison skull logos. There's a bearded skull kind of from a buffalo standpoint. So anyway, I think it rocks, pretty cool. We're gonna get some samples, show you what they look like, but otherwise check us out on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Blackacre Ranch, and then YouTube, and buy some if you like it. Or if you have some other designs that you think might be cool, feel free to submit them to us. And we'll see if we can put them on a shirt or so. All right, talk to you later, bye.